What's up, guys? Philip the Titan here. Today we bring you the last video, the third video of the trilogy of the Next Level Racing Challenger Simulator. You can pick this up for about $349, roughish, depending on where you are in the world, USD. But this rig is pretty awesome. I finally was able to get some use out of it. My nephew brought his PS4 over, which I don't own. I only own a PC, and I do a lot of PC type stuff, games and stuff like that. So my nephew brought his PS4 over, and let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick as he's in it. So this is my nephew, Noah. He is actually competing right now at Nürburgring in the Junior X cars in Gran Turismo. He's still new to sim racing, but he's getting better each day. You know, like all of us, you can't just be a pro racer. But let's forget about that for a second. Let's talk about this simulator. This simulator is absolutely stunning. For the price, you get a comfortable simulator that gives you the capabilities of having, instead of a desk, which most people use, like even I used to use a dinner table. And I'll be honest, I wish I would have just had this. This is comfortable. It's go-to and simple to get in. It does have shifting mounts for either side. I chose not to use the shifter for this because it is just Gran Turismo, and I just wanted to go ahead and just use the paddles. We're actually using a T500 motor, and my grandma actually loaned me the pedals. Yes, she has simulators too. A lot of next level stuff. So my impression is that the simulator is sturdy enough for the beginner and intermediate type sim racer. I would not say let's go ahead and throw the DD2 on here or the DD1 on here because it's just not going to work. But it's definitely perfect for those who are looking to get into sim racing and have a comfortable seating position like a real race car or just a car in general. It's really easy to build. If you watch my first video of this trilogy, it actually concluded the build itself. So very quick, less than 45 minutes to build. It was actually quite heavy too. But just know it is sturdy for $349. Like I said, it does not hold a direct drive motor onto it, but that is fine because let's just back up. This is for a beginner and intermediate racer. This is good for PlayStation. This is good for PC. This is good for Xbox. Your racers can just get in there and go. So my initial impression is definitely, I really like this. I think it's a very comfortable simulator. Thank you Next Level for sending this over to us and to be able to kind of experience what the beginner and intermediate entry-level simulators that you guys do offer. It's very comfortable. I'm really big on the seat. The seat is what sold me. But let's go ahead and get me into the simulator and see how I do. Okay, so getting inside the simulator, very quick, very easy, very comfortable right away. Let's just get going. So we're actually in the Red Bull. It's the X Junior car. I don't really know too much about it. I'm familiar with the X 2010, which is my favorite. So we're at the Nürburgring. This is the endurance course layout, and we're racing another. I think it's the same X Junior. I know nothing. Like I said, know nothing about the Junior, but the rig itself feels very sturdy. I'm actually not used to these pedals. They're very light. But I was actually having a lot of fun with them still. The brake it's nice to have light pedals because when you're used to realistic pedals, you're actually putting a little more force behind it. You might want to even wear shoes sometimes. But for this, I was just having fun. The wheel stand where the wheel sits, where the motor stands on, it's actually quite sturdy once you're in the rig. There's minor flex, but nothing worse than your motor being connected to a desk or a table, and worst of all, coming off the desk or coming off the table. It's very sturdy compared to that. So as a beginner, this is perfect. The pedal plate, very sturdy. Actually, the pedal plate was more sturdy than my F1 GT pedal plate. And so I would love to have that pedal plate on the F1 GT. Unfortunately, I don't. Maybe I'll upgrade rigs in the future. My eye is set on the FGT. I really like it because I need something more sturdy for the direct drive stuff. But the seat is very sturdy. It's adjustable. You can see the lever down under my thigh on my left side. That is, you can go forward and backwards, so depending on your height. The seat itself, very sturdy, very comfortable. It doesn't look comfortable when you look at it, but it's actually extremely comfortable. So I was really impressed with the seating foam inside, and the material itself was very nice, very comfortable. The only thing I have against the material, and this is because of my own problem, is my animal's hair sticks to it. And I have 2 dogs who shed a lot, and a cat who sheds a lot as well. I didn't say the word shit, but they do that too. Now, as you can see, the flex and everything, there's almost no flex really happening except for the motor. And that's only because it's one pull holding the motor all together. I could totally see a dual pull mount or just a really thick one. That would also help with bringing that flex down. But that flex is not noticeable once you're actually in the simulator at all. You're viewing it, but your mind is already being tricked by the video game itself. They also sell a TV stand that actually connects to this rig so that you don't have to have your TV standing on a Fanatec Podium DD2 motor box, which was designed by a pretty cool guy who's well known in motorsports, a good friend of mine. I like his artwork, so I think it's a very nice art piece to have in the room. And actually, the height itself matched the wheel, so it looked really good. I liked it a lot. Now, if you were to run with the VR setup with this as well, you wouldn't even know the difference. So for $349 USD, 99. I would definitely pick this up if you're a GT Sport racer who's still stuck on a desk or whatever you made. This is what you want to pick up. If you're a Forza racer, Forza player, this is definitely something you want. And this is all ages, guys. It's fully adjustable. You could adjust the height of the motor, the pedals, everything. You could fit a child in here, a little child, which is amazing for like my little nephew who comes over, who's really tiny. But yeah, we're here. This was our lap at the Nürburgring. It was a quick lap because I obviously cut it up for you guys to get through it. But the simulator itself, I'm very pleased with it. Very sturdy. GT Sport, I'm the biggest fan of it now. It was my first time playing it, and I just think it's the coolest thing ever. The Sunday races again took me back to being a little kid. So I'll be picking up a PS2 or PS4 and a copy of GT Sport. But thank you guys for watching that. Okay, guys, so that's our conclusion for the Trilogy, the Next Level Racing Challenger Racing Simulator, which you can buy for $349. I want to say thank you to my nephew Noah over here. He actually brought the PlayStation 4 with the GT Sport for us to actually finally try and actually to get this review completed. That was my goal, was to do GT Sport with this simulator. So I'm very excited. Noah, thank you so much.
No problem.
Noah, what was your opinion of this simulator? The Challenger.
This is way more sturdy than the F1 GT rig because this has more of an idea of how you're actually in a race car with an actual the actual seating that is actually comfortable for you.
Okay. Yes, very comfortable. I was actually really impressed by how comfortable the simulator itself really was. Compared to my F1 GT rig, which holds my PC stuff, my direct drive, all that stuff, it's nowhere near as sturdy. The F1 GT was actually more wiggly. And this, if you go in the comments, a lot of people actually talk about that. This Challenger rig was very sturdy for what I was using it for. So for as an intermediate racer or even a beginner, this is 100% for you. And for $349, you're not going to find a better rig, especially because it's so spacious. It's very narrow and compact that you can put it anywhere. So I look forward to seeing your guys' comments down below. Other than that, Next Level, thank you so much for sending this rig over for us to kind of experience and get an idea of. I really like this rig, and I can't wait to pick up a PS4 myself and GT Sport. I think this is incredible. Kazumiri, I haven't seen you since LA, but dude, this is an amazing game. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to competing against these kids who think they're racers and showing them how a racer gets it done. But yeah, a lot of fun, guys. I really love the Challenger rig. Look into it. I believe there's a 1-year subscription still if you buy this rig or any F1 next level racing rig. You get a 1-year subscription to iRacing. So look into that. I'm not fully sure, so don't quote me, but look into it. Other than that, though, Noah, awesome dude. I love getting this review done with you. It was love having my nephew always part of my reviews. I think it's really important to always include family who loves motorsports because that's what we all are. A family. But if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get back to your comment. But until our next review, which will be, I think I'm going to do a review with the Next Level Racing Wheel Stand DD and actually do an update on how I like it and how it has helped me. I'm still waiting on a seat to come out by Next Level so that we can just make that the primary rig over the F1 GT. I think that donating the F1 GT to a racer would be a fun and good thing. So let me know what you think in the comments. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Noah the Fallen here. Philip the Titan here. You guys have a great holiday, and we look forward to seeing you guys in 2020. Bye, guys.